In First Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
In First Bank, here for you since 1922.
It's the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com on a Tuesday morning. And our conversation with the Indiana Players today, presented by Marcus and Mack, voted Best Law Firm and Best Personal Injury Lawyer 3 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. And if you're watching on Facebook, you see everybody all lined up in a row. Wow, that's pretty cool. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
It's good to have you all with us. Step up to the microphone a little bit, Sam. Sam
Hey there.
Shaver is the Director of Love and Information, which is the latest production of the Indiana Players. Is it this weekend?
That's right. It's this weekend and then the following weekend. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
All right. Usual schedule of Friday and Saturday night performances and Sunday matinee?
That's just right. Yeah, we have 6 shows. Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. All right. And what are the show times?
So it's 7:30 on Fridays and Saturdays, and then 2:30 on the Sunday matinees.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So fill us in on Love and Information, then we'll meet some of the players.
That sounds great. Yeah. So it's about love and information, right? So it's sort of a reference to like the information age. So this era when we're always on our phones and communicating via the internet. So it's sort of about how do we connect with people? You know, it's about romantic love and familial love and friendship. It's actually 51 different scenes, and they're all kind of their own plays with all their different characters. Yeah. And so we get all these little sketches of life and people just trying to connect with each other. And sometimes they're successful, you know, sometimes they're not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I guess then it isn't a period piece from 1900 because then you'd be all carrying around typewriters.
Exactly right, yeah. It's funny, I was telling somebody working on another project recently, like that whenever you watch a play and they don't have phones in their hands, it's like the play doesn't take place now because everybody now has phones. And so this play takes place now. It's from about 10 years ago, but it's, we have phones, we have laptops, we have tablets, and it's about, can people still kind of find love, something special, something transcendent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the players, they could actually cheat too, couldn't they, on their lines?
Yeah, we could. Actually, write that down. That's a really good idea. We might need to do that.
Back there, he said he looks like he's going to do that.
Yeah, this is David. That might be a good idea for sure. Yeah.
All right. So, is it a couples type of thing?
Yeah, there are a lot of couples. There are a lot of romantic scenes. I think if people want to make it like a date night, that would be really. They would give them a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
I'd say. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Cool. And you're having fun directing.
I'm having a great time. I have some of my old friends in it. Some players, people who are veterans with the players, and then some IUP students. We have ages from 18 to 76. So we have just a huge variety of like real people from the community. you know?
Yeah. It's community theater.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
There you go. Philadelphia Street Playhouse.
Yes,
for the
sir.
next 2 weekends. All right, let's meet some of the players, and you can all tell us how you're involved and what your role is. Good morning.
Morning.
So what's your name? What's your role?
My name is David, and there really aren't any like characters. Everyone's like it's like a series of vignettes. So and there's not even like names in the script. It's all A B A B. So I'm just in like a series of just different titles of scenes, basically.
So what is your guys' thing?
Is there one that's your favorite, David?
Oh.
Tell us about one.
So the second one I'm in is called Affair. So basically, a dude is trying to tell his friend that he thinks his wife is cheating on him, and so he goes on his long tangent about like, oh, do I really want to tell you? Do you really want to know this stuff about your wife? Because you might hate me afterwards. And it turns out he just already knows.
Oh yeah. All right. So that sounds like fun. I don't know. That sounds a little bit tense.
No, it's like one of my favorite parts about this scene is just like the wide variety of scenes. How you can go from like a comedic bit about just totally blanking.
Yeah. Well,
like,
you can go from comedy to drama in
like in an
moments.
instant.
Yeah.
And just like how like you like process in your brain how you switch from like your comedy scene into your more dramatic scene, and basically switching your entire character up.
Yeah, sounds cool. Let's meet you. Come on forward. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Andrew Shingled. I'm acting in the play as well as I provided music. I composed original music that's featured in the play as well.
Oh, nice. Come a little bit further forward.
Sure.
There we go. So you actually composed some music for this?
I did, yes. Composed it and recorded it
Wow. So when you're acting, what are you doing?
I'm in a number of scenes here. I suppose that one of my favorite ones is it's called Piano. I guess being the resident musician here, it's helpful for that. But I play an amnesiac that is kind of brought into a therapy session of sorts, where I'm introduced to a piano. But being an amnesiac, I don't remember that I play. But it's a really tender scene about kind of grasping some past memories through the act of playing music.
Yeah. Well, when you're doing that, I'm assuming that you're an accomplished piano player, you're a composer after all.
Sure.
But do you have to sort of regress back to when you were first learning piano?
I think there's a bit of that, sure,
Yeah,
in terms of the depiction.
Yeah, that sounds fun. It sounds fascinating, really, to watch the way you develop it. Then that would be really cool.
I think we have a chance to have a really special moment there.
Yeah.
And one of my co-stars here, Jessie, she's also performing with me as a singer in that scene.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's bring Jessie over. Jessie, good morning to you.
Good morning.
You can take that and just pull that down a
Oh,
little bit.
okay. I'm short.
Well, no, you're shorter.
Vertically
shorter.
challenged.
There you go. So you play a singer.
I do. Yeah, I play a few different various people, and what's really cool about this play is that they're all real conversations. Every vignette has a really authentic experience from the actor's experience coming forth through these characters. And what's cool is that what was already said, that there's no character names. There's not even who says what line. And so it was mostly Sam's job to figure out which person was saying which lines, because otherwise it's just a jumble of words on a page. And it's very poetic, and a lot of it is like half sentences and how we talk over each other and overlap, but still get that message of what we're trying to get at the end.
Have you ever experienced anything like that before?
Overlapping conversation? Oh, for sure. Any family event has overlapping conversation, but you really get the love around these characters, and even 3 words mean so much, and it's not "I love you" like most people would think. But a lot of it is, there's like heartbreaking ending lines and things you think you're starting to get the meat of what she's trying to say, and then she just rips your heart out right at the end, and it's just leaves you with this open void in a way to, like you said, discussing those conversations afterwards. This isn't a play you go to and like, yay, everyone did great, awesome. This is one of those things that forces you to have those conversations afterwards, and to come from such a genuine place. There's no surrealism, there's no like theater magic in a way. Like, it's all real, raw people in their own words and their own lives and feelings, and it's really fascinating. I'm excited.
Sounds like the words, the actual words put on paper, translating those into action on stage is a really big part of this.
It is, because a lot of it, like I had said before, they're just conversations between people, and so when you're in a conversation normally in your own household, like, people aren't looking at each other, people are doing other things, talking over each other. What did you say? Like, there's a lot of those real moments that I think a lot of people will be able to relate to on a universal level.
Yeah. Well, terrific. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks. Let's meet another of our actors here this morning. Good morning.
I'm taller. I'm Luke Summerfield. I'm acting in 7 of the scenes in the play. Really enjoying it.
So as 7 different characters, or
yes,
as one guy coming back?
Yes, 7 different characters.
That being the case, I'm sure there are some that are more difficult to play than others.
This is true, but I think that
or they'd allow you to bring out different aspects of their character.
Exactly. Tapping into different parts of my own personality, for instance, for different characters, and different things that I've experienced. It's been a lot of fun.
So is there one or two, or are there one or two that specifically say to you, oh gosh, I better be on my game with this one here?
There is one, and it's actually one I'm with Jessie on. I play a gentleman who is suffering from a delusion, and not to give too much away, but it's a pretty intense scene, and it's pretty dramatic. Yeah, it's pretty dramatic, and as I said, pretty intense.
Yeah, well, with all these different scenes, you probably get a chance. All of you get a chance to really stretch it out there, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Exactly.
All right. Well, let's meet our final performer today. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Jeff Dewell.
Well, it's good to meet you. Tell me about your role in these wonderful vignettes.
Not much. I'm in a couple scenes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the scene with Jessie, and I just sit on the bench with her and smile and neck on a snail.
Just interact with her a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you enjoying it?
I actually am.
Yeah. Have you been in other Indiana Players performances before?
I've been in one, but it was a Christmas play with kids, and so I'm a little bit discongested.
Yeah, wow, that happens too. We've had a few of those in the studio today. So tell me about the opportunity to get on stage with a number of different actors and to actually get the chance to interact in all these different scenes.
Well, there's not much to me to say because it's actually fun to do, and it's just you get to meet new people, and that's a good thing.
Yeah. Well, terrific. Hey, good. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate the fact that you're a part of the play.
Thank you.
All right, so let's get Sam back in here and get some ticket information from you because we've got 2 weekends worth of shows, huh?
Absolutely, yeah. You can get tickets at indianaplayers.com. I believe the regular ticket price is $15, and then it's a little bit less for seniors and students. But, yeah.
Just name your show and you're good to go.
Love and information this weekend and next weekend at the Indiana Players, 725 Philadelphia Street. Come on down.
Very good. Hey, thanks for all of you for coming in to visit with us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. Fox News is coming up next at the top of the hour, and then it's a brief look at news from Josh Widdison and a visit from Brian Kilmeade. And